Good morning, children. Welcome back to our IT class. Today we are going to revise Chapter 3 Tables in Word 2016. We have already learned about tables. What do you mean by a table? A table is an arrangement of rows and columns forming a cell where they join together. A row is the horizontal section in a table. Column is the vertical section in a table. The top row in a table is known as a table header, and the individual block in a table is known as a cell. Next, let's see how to insert a table into a Word document. We have learned three methods to insert a table into a Word document. First one is using graphic grid method. Second one, using insert table option. Third one, using cube table option. These are the three methods to insert a table into a Word document. Let's see how to do this.
Table is an arrangement of data in columns and rows. There are three methods to insert a table into a Word document. First one is using graphic grid method. For this, you have to click on Insert tab first. Then click on the Table drop-down arrow in Tables group. Then a Table drop-down menu appears. Next, click on the top left corner of the grid and drag the mouse to highlight the number of rows and columns that you want in your table. Like this, you can select the number of rows and columns that you want. Then release the mouse button. Then the table got created in your document. This is the first method using graphic grid method. Second method to insert a table is using insert table option. For this, you have to first click on Insert tab, then click on Table drop-down arrow in Tables group. Then you have to click on Insert Table option. Then the Insert Table dialog box will appear. Then enter the number of rows and columns that you want. Here I have entered 4 columns and 3 rows. Then click OK button. The table appears in your document. So this is the table with 4 columns and 3 rows. This is how we are inserting a table using insert table option. Third method is using cube table option. For this, you have to click on Insert tab, then click on Table drop down arrow in Tables group, then click on Cube table option. Then different templates will appear. Select the table template according to your choice. Then the table appears in your document. These are the three methods to insert table into your document. First one using graphic grid method. Second one using insert table option. Third one using cube table option.
We can perform different operations in Word document, such as entering data into a Word document, selecting rows and columns, deleting rows and columns, merging the cells of a table, splitting the cells, and then formatting of tables. Let's see how to do these operations in a table.
Entering data in a table. To enter data in a table, first click on the cell where you want to enter the data. Then enter the data. Then to move to the next cell, press tab. So press tab to move to the next cell. So like that we can enter data in a table. Next is selecting row or column. You can select the row by clicking and dragging the left mouse button over the row. Next, you can select a column by selecting the column selection area at the top of the column. Otherwise, you can select a column by clicking and dragging the left mouse button over the column. Next is selecting adjacent cells. To select adjacent cells, click in the cell and drag through the rows and columns. Otherwise, you can select by pressing the Shift key and press arrow. Like this, you can select adjacent cells. Next is inserting row or column. To insert a row or column, you have to follow these steps. First, click on the Layout tab in Table Tools. Then select a row or column where you want to add additional row. Here I am going to add new row. Then in Rows and Columns group, click on the Desired option. If you want to insert above, then you can select Insert Above option. Otherwise, you can select Insert Below option. Here I am choosing Insert Below. So a row is created below the selected row. If I want to insert a row above this row, then select the row. Then in Layout tab, in Rows and Columns group, click on the Insert Above option. Then a new row got created. Like this, we can add rows or columns into a table. There is an easy method to insert a row or column. For this, you have to right click in the cell. Then click on the Insert command. Then here you can see insert rows above, insert rows below. So this is the easy method to insert rows into a table. Next is inserting a column. To insert a column, select the cell first. Then under Layout tab, in Rows and Columns group, you can select two options, Insert Left and Insert Right. If you choose Insert Left, a new column got created. If you are choosing Insert Right, new column got created on the right side. For this also there is a shortcut method to insert a column. Click on the cell, right click on the cell, then click on Insert option. Here you can see Insert column to the left, Insert column to the right. You can choose the desired options. Next is deleting row or column. For deleting a row or column, you have to follow these steps. First, select the row or column that you want to delete. I am going to delete these two rows. Then click on Layout tab under Table Tools. Then in Rows and Columns group, click on Delete command. Then a drop-down menu appears. Select the desired option. Delete rows. So two rows got deleted. Next we can delete columns like this. Here I am going to delete these two columns. For this, first you have to select the column. Then under Layout tab, click on the Layout tab under Table Tools. And in Rows and Columns group, click on Delete option. Then a drop-down menu will appear. You can select Delete Columns option. So the two columns got deleted. Next is deleting a table. To delete an existing table, you have to follow these steps. First, click anywhere in the table. Then click on the Layout tab under Table Tools. Then click on Delete command. Then a table drop-down menu will appear. Then select Delete Table option. Then the table will be deleted. This is how. Next is merging cells. We can merge two or more cells in a table to create one large cell. This is known as merging. To merge two cells, you have to follow these steps. For this, select the cells that you want to merge. Here I have selected the cells. Then click on Layout tab under Table Tools. Then click on Merge Cell command in Merge Group. See, the cells got merged. Okay, this is how we are merging cells in a table. Next is splitting of cells. That means we can easily split a cell into multiple cells. To split a cell, follow these steps. First one, place the mouse pointer inside the cell to be split. Then click on Layout tab under Table Tools. Then click on Split Cells command in Merge Group. Then a Split Cells dialog box will appear. Then enter the desired number of columns into the number of columns box and number of rows in the number of rows box. Here I am going to insert 3 columns and 3 rows. Then click OK. So the cell got splitted into many cells that having 3 rows and 3 columns. This is known as splitting of cells. Next is formatting a table. We can apply styles to our table using these options. First one is table styles. To apply table style, you have to click anywhere in the table, then click in Design tab under Table Tools. Then click the desired table style in Table Style group. These are different styles. You can select any styles. Next is changing row height. To change the row height, first you have to select the row or number of rows. Then click on Layout tab under Table Tools. Then select Table Row Height option in Cell Size group. Here you can see Table Row Height option. Change the height of rows in Height scroll box. If you want to increase or decrease using this scroll box. Next is changing column width. For this, you have to select the column. Then click on Layout tab under Table Tools. Then select Table Column Width options in Cell Size group. This option. Then change the width of column in Width scroll box. You can see the width of the column is increasing. If you want to decrease the column width, you can use this option, the down arrow. So this is how we are changing the row height and column width. Changing the text alignment. To change the alignment of text in a table, follow these steps. First one, select the cell or group of cells. Then click on Layout tab under Table Tools. Go to Alignment option in Alignment group. This is Alignment option. Then select the alignment that you want to apply to your text. Select the cell. And then in Alignment group, there are different options like Align Top Left, Align Top Center, Align Top Right. You can select any option. I have selected Align Top Center. So the data or text is aligned to the top center position. If I am choosing Align Center option, it will move to center. If I am choosing Align Bottom Right, then it will move to the bottom right position.
So children, today we have learned about tables and the different terms associated with the tables like rows, columns, cells, table header. And then we learned the different operations performed on tables. Hope all of you are thorough with this topic. All of you read the textbook and study well. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.